What's up guys, Sean the Average Angler coming at you with another video. This is a little bit of a bonus video. We have us a box, and this is a special box. Okay, this is from one of the tackle shops online that I follow. I watch their videos, and occasionally I buy stuff, especially when I can buy stuff like I did in this one. Now, if you're new to the channel, you like this kind of content, you know, hit that subscribe button. Join the community to help us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. We got a little ways to go, so we need all of you to subscribe. So this is from the Hookup Tackle, and this is what they call their Bento Box, and this is a special OSP Bento. So we're going to go through it with you. I'm going to show you what I got and tell you I got this for $99.99. I can pull out a couple of baits and we're going to hit that $100 mark. It's that simple, but there's a lot of good stuff in here, so we're going to take a look at it. And we've got some OSP Doe Live sticks in the 3.5 inch size. This, I'm assuming, would either be for minnow fishing or drop shot. Be a great nose hook drop shot bait, right? And we got some Doe Live shads. That's their little kicktail swim bait you see there. Good color in both so far. I can't complain. By the way, these are about 10, 11 bucks each retail if you want to keep tabs. But I'll put a total down in the bottom. I'll total it all up. I got the Doe Live Craw, 3-inch Doe Live Craw. Little tiny guy here. It says 3-inch. I'd love to tell you the color. It looks like cinnamon with some blue flake, if you will. Al Natural, something like that. We got another pack of the 3.5 inch Doe Live stick there. Really hard to tell the color there, but I think it's some sort of dark green pumpkin with blue flake, I think, when I hold it up to the light. Anyway, we went over those, another drop shot type bait, and we got yet another one. This one is the OSP HP minnow 3.1. Looks like you could use it as a forward-facing minnow or, again, a drop shot. To me, a lot of these will be drop shot baits. Okay, they suit my fishing style for the drop shot, and then the one for like underspins or that type of thing. All right, yeah, these are a good one. This is definitely green pumpkinish blue, and this is called Spin Nuts. Okay, it's their version of the Depths Cover Scat gravity baits, right? Again, they're $11, $12 price range. We got another pack of the 3-inch Doe Live Craws. And now I'm thinking this would be pretty good on like a Ned or a free rig or even a drop shot. Oh yeah. Then we got some 6-inch Doe Live sticks. Those are definitely a minnow bait. Go through all the plastics first, then we'll get into the other stuff. The highly coveted Doe Live Beaver. This one looks like it is a green pumpkin chartreuse or watermelon chartreuse. Okay, great for the free rig. Those for me will be for the free rig. I really prefer the 4-inch size, but hey, you can't really complain. And then we got some OSP Dice. 14 millimeter non-salt. Okay, so these are drop shotting dice. That's what I've heard anyway. I'm not a big drop shot guy, but hey, we got some dice in there. Believe it or not, those are like 12 bucks. Oh, this one's pretty cool. The Doe Live Shot. It's kind of, if you look at it from this side, it's kind of a tube bait, but it's solid. And here on the front, you can see they show two different ways to rig it. One forward, one backward. But these are supposed to be really, really good. And Daiwa is king. Maybe he'll chime in down in the comments there. He is an OSP fanatic, as am I. I mean, OSP makes awesome stuff. And this is another great one right here. The OSP Livegill. Good color again for my area. And this will most likely either be a flip or free rig type bait. Great on the free rig. Okay, now this I'm going to have to they show several ways to rig it. It's this crazy worm, and it shows a wacky rig, it shows a nose hook, and it shows a standard Texas rig on there. But the worm stays bent like you see over here, okay? I would say that's sort of a natural night crawler type color. Interesting bait. I don't know a lot about them, but it was part of the package. Okay, let's get into the hard baits. Number one, building quite the collection of these. That is a Magnum Blitz EXDR. Man, I wish I could read Japanese. I was going to tell you the depth. I can tell you I've had these down to 28 feet pretty easily on a 7'6" casting rod with 14-pound test. It gets down there quick and it stays down there. I actually caught a fish on my first cast on my home pond when all I was really trying to do was test the depth. Anyway, one of my favorite deep diving crankbaits. Another one of those, and I just showed you this one on the video the other day. It's the Blitz EXDR, which runs like in the 12 to 14 foot range. Weighs 7/16 of an ounce. That's Ghost Craw. Okay, if you guys remember, that's pretty darn similar to that money badger I was throwing on my local lake and really killing them on it. So if you guys like buying these kinds of things, and I do, because those first two crankbaits right there totaled 54 bucks. And I got a whole bunch more in here to show you that's still part of that package. And as a matter of fact, we got another Blitz Max DR here. I really like that color too. This one's 5/8 of an ounce. I'm not sure on the depth. It's a good looking bait. I think this one was like 10 to 12, but again, 22 to 24 bucks. We'll go with 22, say we're up to 76. Blitz SSR, that super shallow runner is what SSR stands for. It's 4 feet and less. Little circuit board Squarebill, and I believe they're very quiet. Okay, I think all I hear rattling around in there is the hooks. But that is a great color for my area. And just so that one doesn't get lonely, here is a rattling Blitz. Okay, it looks like another, it doesn't say SSR on it, but there's another Squarebill. About the same size, feels a little heavier. See, 9.5 grams, 8 grams. So it is, it's 1.5 grams heavier. Again, both of these are in that 20 plus range. So now we're at like 114. The OSP Veruna rip bait. These things are phenomenal. If you guys don't know about the OSP rip baits, you should. They're excellent. Okay, this is a suspending. I believe it is 110 millimeters. Love to tell you, but it's written in Chinese. Or Japanese? How do you write numbers in Japanese? I guess there's a way, but I believe it to be around 110 millimeters. Okay, another Veruna suspending right here. Oh wait, there's the length. 113 millimeters. Okay, so roughly the same size as your Mega Bass Vision 110s. These things are excellent, guys. Again, they're 20-something bucks a piece, nearing that $200 range already. The Ashura 89 EXDR SF. Okay, this is a super deep. It is 89 millimeters. It weighs 5 twelfths, 11.8 grams. It's an extra deep runner. It's 12 plus feet. Now, I will be candid here in saying that I don't mind doing these because I do paint lures also. So if I don't like a color I get, I can always paint it a color that I want. So far, I'm pretty happy with everything I got, including this one. This is a HPF Crank Spec 2. It is another circuit board flat-sided crankbait. It looks like it's some sort of gill type pattern, but it's very reflective mirror style. Gill pattern is what I would say it is. And man, that thing really kicks off some reflection there. If Beautiful crankbait. Again, it's in that low to mid 20s price range. And then last but not least, we got us what they call the blade jig. Direct connection, different type of blade shape than most of what we're used to, which will be really cool because it is going to put off different vibration and move different in the water. But I've heard great things about these, that these are supposed to be fantastic, have not fished them. So another benefit of doing the Bento box is you get to try things you haven't tried. So bonus, bonus, bonus. I will say, that's it for the box. It says $400 value. I'd have to add it all up on a calculator. I know there's over $200+ in the crankbaits, $250, and then all the plastics, okay? We got the dice. These are the non-salt version dice too. So those are apparently, from talking or listening to the pros talk, those are the ones you want. We got some other really cool soft. This Doe Live Shot 4.5 inch. I was really looking forward to getting that thing. Such a cool looking bait. Let me open this up and pull it out for you. Yep, and they are scented. So it's kind of minnow shaped, as you see there. Okay, it's not just round. So you can fish this a lot of different ways, and it's got like a tube back, but it's got a hook slit on the bottom down here. And then OSP puts these, a lot of the Japanese companies put these marks up here for hook in and out type spot for measuring. So pretty cool. I'll let you guys know what I think of these when I fish them. I'm really looking forward to getting on the water with these and seeing what I come up with on different ways to fish them. That's my Bento box. If you guys like JDM tackle and you're not already, I'd suggest following the Hookup Tackle. Okay, they got a YouTube video they do every Sunday. It's about new drops, all that kind of stuff. They go over new baits. They got other great videos showing you how to fish them. They show you them catching them on the baits. OSP is probably one of the best, if not the best, crankbait company around, and their hard baits are just phenomenal. I've really gotten into them the past year. I think it's probably one of my best finds in things I've added to my arsenal, and I'm really looking forward to fall. We're already putting the deep divers to work, but fall coming around the corner, we're going to be able to put a whole lot more of this stuff to work. I'm Sean the Average Angler. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.